Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. No return on that punt, and the Browns will go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
79 Broncos.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He finds Aguilar. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Bobcat.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on first down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Raymond there to grab it. And they had this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Aguilar with the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. David Njoku, the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. They like this.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
Back-to-back carries here. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
60 bison, 60 bison. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So we're through one as everyone... We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out with 3rd and 4. Throwing it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. To throw, needing a 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Set.
Nicks off the play action. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, they'll throw for it. That's a Cleveland touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Bronco. With our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set, go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Another carry for him. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Third down and 4.
Riggs.
Back to the well again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
70. Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Ready, ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
60 back. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Go street. Buffalo 18. Check go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ready. Cougar 19 Lions.
They send a man in motion.
19.
From the 41. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to push the envelope and get aggressive.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
19 Tiger.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix gets it to him on the screen. He has room past the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready? Set, go.
Nix with it on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw again. Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set.
Nix from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Matt Hawk will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Score from 14, Broncos 7.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Here we go. Here we go. Hurt.
Man in motion here.
Ready to look. Ready to 7 Pirates. 7. Cut my team. Cut my team. Warriors 70. Check. 79 Broncos.
To throw it on first down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Second and 4. He's on the move. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete to Raymond. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's the handoff. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed to his running back. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Working quickly here. Aguilar with the grab. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Touchdown, Cleveland. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Give now to the running back. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. Throw caught by his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, Smash. Left thing, 19. 19, Pioneer.
2nd and 10 now. Connection made to Judy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Motioning him from the slot right. This gets the 1st and more. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Hand off to the back. Into the 2nd level past the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns parlay the interception into points. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Set up. Come 19. Come 19. Set up.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Broncos football as we enter the 4th of what's been a largely one-sided game. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Browns get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted by the
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Got it. Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Let's go.
Sending a receiver left.
Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
79 Broncos. Come on, set.
From the 34. The Browns close in and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
On third down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
18 rapid. Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds his back complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Down and 3 yards to go.
Set. Ready.
Nix now to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Browns get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pass for 11, pass for 11.
2nd and 13. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has a lane inside the 25. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
1st down, Browns.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Nick's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
Nick's from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Grant Delpit to pick it off. And the Browns have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Reload. Reload. Go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Slot man motioned over. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a give running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Stop below 18. Rig alert. Rig alert. Get up.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Cowboy 8. Lion.
To throw, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Motion man sent left. To the air, 3rd and long. Big gain downfield. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He finds Aguilar. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this streak will